much do you think Daddy should use?
4.
So they're gonna decide how much toilet paper the dad gets to use. Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Today we're gonna be looking at a video called America's Cheapest Mother. This is from a show Extreme Cheapskates on TLC. So let's go ahead and get right into it.
I'm Jordan Page, and I'm the ultimate cheapskate housewife. You want to sit here? Okay, you can sit here.
A typical family of 5 can spend up to $3,000 a month on household necessities. But Jordan, a 27-year-old housewife in Utah, spends less than half of that.
Right off the bat, we're finding out that they're from Utah, okay? I'm from Utah. Let me tell you firsthand, this is true. Like, a lot of people from Utah are like this. This is not surprising at all. So if you're from Utah, you could probably relate. There's a lot of cheap people.
The juice, we water it down big time. 1 part juice to 5 parts water.
And of course she's watering down the juice. You know, juice isn't already enough water in it. And she's got her own little recipe. 1 part juice, 5 parts water. I mean, you're not even drinking juice at that point. That's like 1 drop of orange juice in a cup of water.
You guys want some waffles? Yeah! It's all about not wasting anything, and the way to do that is, we call it rationing.
She uses this word rationing very loosely throughout the video, as you'll see here. I think the top comment on the YouTube video actually describes it pretty well. It says, that's not called rationing, that's called starving your kids. And yeah, you'll see in this next scene that it pretty much is starving your kids.
I'm gonna give you guys some cereal, okay? We're gonna give you 14, so tell me when to stop. Ready?
She's counting his Cheerios by hand. She said she's gonna give him 14. You know, Cheerios, the thing you usually just randomly pour out of the cereal box. You don't care how much you get. She's gonna count him until he gets 14.
And remember, you need to eat all your Cheerios, or next time you only get 12.
So if he doesn't eat all of the Cheerios, he gets less. Now what I'm worried about is that this kid is forming a habit of overeating, because when he gets to 10 Cheerios and he gets full, he's thinking that he needs to finish all 14 or he's going to get less next time. So what that's training him to do is eat more than he can, and in the long term that's probably just going to end up having him become overweight and eating way more food than he needs to because he's used to eating that much.
On a scale of 1 to 10 of being a cheapskate, 10 being the highest, I'd probably say at 11 or 12.
Now this handsome chap here named Brant, or as you can see there, Bubba, which I think I'll be referring to him as, is the husband of Jordan. Now he's not really contributing to this problem of being a cheapskate and starving the kids, but he's not really helping either. You'll see later in the video, there's a lot of issues that I feel like he probably should be standing up for himself and the kids, but he kind of just sits back and lets his wife do what she wants. So some of the blame here is probably on Mr. Bubba.
Okay, Priya, you ready for your 2 lines of waffles?
Yeah.
Waffles are awesome because they have those lines like a grid, and so Hutch is 3, so he gets 3 lines of waffles, and I know that that's how much he can eat.
Just give him the whole waffle. I mean, this is just insulting. 3 lines of waffles. I know how much you can eat. You can eat 3 lines of waffles for breakfast and 14 Cheerios.
This is breast milk here, and we love it because it's free.
Free warm milk for breakfast, straight from Bubba. The fact that this man's name is Bubba just lets me know that that's his milk.
While they're young and they don't eat very much, I freeze as much breast milk as possible.
Is this normal? I have no idea. Maybe some moms out there can let me know, because I've never frozen milk before, but maybe Bubba's milk is different.
Jordan has found some of the biggest savings in the bathroom, cutting her family's use of toilet paper from 300 rolls a year to only 40.
I mean, I don't even... let's just keep watching.
How much do you think Daddy should use?
4.
So they're gonna decide how much toilet paper the dad gets to use, and she's letting the 3-year-old toddler decide. And I hope this is for the day. They don't specify a time period. This might be for the whole week. Who knows? Maybe for the month. Maybe Bubba gets 4 squares to wipe his ass for a whole month. Who knows?
Jordan always harps on me for using too much toilet paper.
Okay, let's try it.
It's a sensitive subject.
Even Bubba's not too happy about this. And see, this is where I'm saying he should stand up and be like, hey, I need at least 5 squares to wipe my ass. I'm a 5 square guy, you know?
Shortly after we were married, an opportunity arose for us to build what we thought would be our forever home.
So the story she's about to tell is basically the reason why she became a cheapskate.
Things changed with the economy. We couldn't qualify for the loan for the house, but we had already built the house.
Losing the house really triggered, in my opinion, her being an extreme cheapskate.
So basically they didn't qualify for the loan and they couldn't get their house, which I guess scared Jordan into becoming more cheap, which makes sense initially, but how you go from saving a couple extra bucks because you just missed out on a house to limiting your husband to 4 squares of toilet paper, I don't know how you go from one to the other, but apparently she found a way.
Because I'm willing to pretty much do anything to save a buck.
Strap in for this next part because it gives me secondhand embarrassment just watching it.
I was just wondering if you guys had any food that you're not using, like leftovers.
That face says it all. I mean, who does this? This lady looks so confused and scared, I would not be surprised if they were holding a gun up to her right now. Here comes Jordan walking around the neighborhood with an empty basket, hoping to fill it up with the neighbor's food.
Hey Chris, how's it going? I was actually wondering if you guys had any leftovers or any food that you're not using.
This isn't the first time. This face tells me this is not the first time that this has happened.
I've got some lettuce.
Sometimes I'll give her eggs, and sometimes some stuff from our garden.
Hey, good luck.
Have a good one.
Hey, bye.
Apparently it works, because here I am out here buying groceries every week when apparently I could just be walking around the neighborhood with a basket asking for free food.
Jordan's been trying to find out
Hey look, Bubba's back.
even more ways of being a cheapskate at home. So one of the ways that she tried was dashboard cookies.
A neighbor of mine, she gave us some cookie dough that was about to expire.
Sounds about right.
I bake cookies without using any power, and it doesn't make your house hot.
Once you've ventured into the realm of dashboard cookies, you've crossed a line that there is no uncrossing of. You already know the next Thanksgiving dinner is going to consist of a half-rotting turkey that she picked up from her neighbor's house and cooks on her dashboard in her car.
With the car temperature at 160 degrees, she's finished baking for free in 2 hours.
I don't see her putting anything down to catch that oil that's running everywhere. I guess it's just dripping all over that car. Now, I'm not going to bore you with the rest of the video. That's pretty much all the crazy stuff. The only thing that happens after that is she tries to convince Bubba to get some farm animals because it would save them on money they spend on food. She wants to get some chickens and a pig. Basically, they just go to a farm and they see how much all of that would cost. And that's pretty much everything else that happens in the video. At the end of the day, I think the lesson to be learned from this is that you should spend some money, especially if it will improve your quality of life. Like, you shouldn't be limiting the amount of toilet paper that you or your family members are using, because it's kind of ridiculous, and at most you're saving such a small amount of money that in the end, is it even worth it to do that when you could just have toilet paper? So for everyone watching this video, next time you go to the bathroom, grab a couple extra squares of TP for Bubba out there. Just know that he's still stuck using 4 squares. So I guess just be grateful for the things you have, like toilet paper. That's going to go ahead and wrap up the video. If you did enjoy and you want to see more videos like this, make sure to subscribe and like, and let me know what types of videos I should look at in the comments below. And I'll see you all in the next one.